One day I'll go home and get something. I only heard the voice of a strange man from my mother-in-law's room. I quietly approached to listen. Then he fled the house in panic. Since I accidentally discovered my mother-in-law's secret, I noticed that my wife, Sophia, started acting strange too. From that moment on, my life began to fall apart. When my parents died, I had been working for 2 years. In a car accident, the driver didn't have much money, so the settlement amount was small. My parents were farmers all their lives. I don't have much money saved. They only have old houses. Finally, abroad, I gritted my teeth and took out a large sum of savings, adding it to the settlement, barely able to afford a down payment on a house. 1 year later, I did a good job, promoted to junior manager, salary increased. Life is slowly getting better. Then, through a friend, I met my wife, Sophia. We dated for 6 months and then got married. When Sophia was pregnant, I was busy with work and couldn't take care of her. Fortunately, her mother offered to stay and help. I am very grateful. Since then, Sophia's mother is in charge of everything at home. This year my daughter, Lily, is 5 years old. The peaceful life I knew was about to be shattered. I don't usually go home for lunch. I forgot a document that I needed urgently for work that day, so I had no choice but to go back. When I opened the door, the living room was empty. I thought Sophia's mom wasn't home, not thinking too much. Then I went directly to my room to get the documents. But when I passed my mother-in-law's room, I heard a strange man's voice coming from inside. My father-in-law posted a video of himself lunching at the factory that afternoon. The person inside is definitely not him. Who could it be? Staring at the closed door, I couldn't resist. I tiptoed closer and put my ear against it. I heard the voices of a man and a woman. Even though I've been married for many years, I still blushed. A wave of disgust came over me, thinking of a strange man in my house. So disgusting. And what they said, this is not the first time. My poor father-in-law, working hard to support the family, and his wife had been cheating on him for years. Just then, the broom leaning against the wall suddenly fell over with a crash. The sound inside stopped. David is such a jerk. I rushed out the front door quickly and quietly, unable to breathe normally until I hid in the stairwell. David, my father-in-law's last name is Chun. The man in the room is definitely not him. As a son-in-law, I stumbled upon my mother-in-law's dirty laundry. What do I do? Should I tell Sophia? If I didn't, I would feel bad for her dad. But no, I can't say anything. If I did that, Sophia's family would be destroyed. I will be a bad guy. Sophia will definitely blame me. Better keep quiet. All I can do is mourn my father-in-law in silence. After a while, it hit me. I told Sophia I was just going home for lunch to get that file. I broke out in a cold sweat. What if Sophia accidentally told her mother about this? I was already home. Her mother will surely become suspicious. So, I almost called Sophia, but then I changed my mind. No, I can't call her. Many people saw me coming back early. I need an alibi, things to prove I haven't actually entered the house yet. After thinking for a while, I hurried downstairs. Mark came back so soon and left again. I ran into him as soon as I got downstairs. Ms. Lee is one of the gossipiest people around. My heart was pounding, but I tried to look calm. Hey, Ms. Lee, do you know where Sophia's mom is? I don't have the key and I've been knocking for a long time, but no one answered. Maybe she went out to the grocery store, Ms. Lee proposed. Oh well, that's okay. I'm going back to the office. I can't wait. So I pretended to be anxious. Once I got out of the complexity, I finally breathed a sigh of relief. But the thought of facing Sophia's mother that night, my stomach started to tighten again. I couldn't concentrate on my work all day. I stood at the front door at night. Take a deep breath to calm yourself, then knock on the door. Sophia opened the door. Her mother is cooking in the kitchen. When she saw me, the shovel in her hand paused for a moment. My stomach sank. Did she know? Why don't you just use your key? Why did you let me open it? Sophia asked. I can't find my keys, I said. When Sophia turned back to the living room, I quickly hid in our bedroom, hiding my keys under the bed. What are you doing? Sophia walked in suddenly and startled me. My heart almost jumped out. Nothing, just looking for my keys. Because she didn't notice anything wrong, I pretended to look for it seriously and sighed exaggeratedly. What are you sighing about? Sophia asked, sitting on the bed and looking at the phone. I forgot about that file today and was severely criticized by my boss. I just hope this doesn't affect my pay raise next month. You want a raise? Sophia stood up excitedly. But Mom isn't home. Why didn't she let you in? Mom doesn't seem to be around. Not yet, but no one answered. I opened the bedside table drawer, continued my search. while secretly observing Sophia's expression. Then why don't you call her? What if this disqualifies you from the competition? Sophia even put down her phone and sounded angry. I fumbled in my pocket and showed her my phone. Today was a disaster. My phone broke when I dropped it on the ground. The screen is completely broken. Luckily, this is an old phone. Otherwise, I'll get tired of breaking it. Okay. Sophia started to help me find the keys. She was seen kneeling on the ground looking for her. A warm current spread throughout my body. My wife is really good to me. Aha, here they are. Sophia took out the keychain from under the bed. Dusty, you are the best, dear. I looked everywhere and couldn't find it. I walked over and put my arms around her waist, squeezed her gently. Stop doing this. Sophia giggled and my heart melted. I was about to lean in for a kiss when the events of the day flashed through my mind. A feeling of disgust arose. I immediately lost my mood. Luckily, Sophia's mom called us to dinner. Otherwise, Sophia would definitely notice something's wrong. At dinner, Sophia's mom was acting a little strange. She might be skeptical. Mark, Ms. Lee downstairs, said she saw you coming home at lunch. How come I didn't see you? Let's get started. Let's get started. I told myself to stay calm. Yes, Mom, I don't have the key. I knocked, but when no one answered, I left. I ate the food casually and said, Ms. Lee thought you might be out shopping. I'm in a hurry to get back to the office, so I didn't wait. Oh, yes, I went out shopping. Sophia's mom still looked unconvinced. Then why don't you call me? I should come back sooner. Don't worry, Mom. Sophia also agreed. Mark's phone is broken. He was severely scolded by his boss today because he doesn't have that file. It may even affect his salary increase. Sophia is the perfect replacement. If it's just what I said, her mother definitely won't buy it. It's that serious? Oh, what should we do? This is all my fault. Sophia's mom put down her bowl, looked really distressed. Her performance deserves an Oscar. It's okay, Mom, it's not your fault. I forgot to bring my keys. I will work harder in the next few days. Should be fine. Looking at her mother's face, I know this isn't over yet. Sure enough, Sophia was taking a shower, Lily was watching cartoons. My mother-in-law, who rarely speaks to me directly, came over as soon as I saw her. The obscene words I overheard replayed in my mind. I was feeling uneasy, but I had to play dumb. She came over and just stared at me. Maybe he wants to see something from my face. Mom, what are grapes? They are really sweet. I'll wash some. I stood up. Mark, don't bother. I don't want anything. She sat down, still looking at my face. What time do you go home at noon? I don't remember clearly. I get off work at 11:30. It takes at least 20 minutes to get home from the office. So around noon. I deliberately moved the time forward by about 15 minutes, when they might just be starting. Her room is at the back of the apartment, far from the front door, so this is reasonable. I won't hear any sound from her room. If I'm at the door, it makes sense that she didn't hear me knocking. She hesitated, so I seem to want to say more. Judging from her expression, she still doesn't fully believe it. But if I don't say anything, there's not much she can do. I have to stay calm. Mom, I'm going to play with Lily for a while. You should rest. It must be tiring to take care of her all day. Before I could stand up, she stopped me again. Don't worry, Lily can play by herself for a while. You chat with me. I chatted nervously. Will she confront me? What should I do? Luckily, she had just started to vent her frustration. Tell me about Sophia's birth. Her husband, but his parents only let her rest for half a month. No one takes care of her. Her health was affected. She could no longer get pregnant. Her husband wants to divorce her, said she was infertile, said she couldn't give him a son. Not divorcing her means ending his family line. She firmly refused. In that era, divorce was a very shameful thing for women. This is a dead-end road. Then, just like cause and effect, her husband was injured in an accident at work. Under these circumstances, the divorce rumors gradually subsided. So I comforted her and said, Don't worry, Mom. Sophia and I will take good care of you in the future. I have to admit, her tragic story is effective. Hearing all this, she does look like someone whose life is hard. Her husband is usually very strict with her, disrespectful, always acts like a big shot because he made money, never helps with housework. Thinking of this, I said some comforting words again. Maybe she saw my sincerity. I sincerely comforted her, because she finally looked satisfied. Then I got up and went to play with Lily. I was relieved. I thought this matter was finally over. Maybe she'd be more cautious. 1 week later, Sophia's mother suddenly returned to her hometown. I came home from work ready to hug my daughter, but Sophia pulled me over, straight into the bedroom, and confronted me. Did you say anything horrible to my mother that night? It's your fault you didn't bring your keys. Why do you blame her? I'm totally confused, dear. I didn't say anything. I don't blame my mother. Then why is she hiding in her room crying? I asked her, but she wouldn't tell me. I saw you two chatting in the living room. If you didn't make her angry, why is she crying? When we met, you had nothing. My mother never looked down on you. She didn't even ask for much when we got married. How would you do this to her? Sophia still doesn't believe me, only trusts her mother. My mouth is filled with bitterness. I've been very good to her over the years, but she always stood by her mother, listened to everything her mother said. Does she even care about this family, our family? Is this my home? Or, seeing my silence, Sophia got even angrier. These days, I saw my mother crying secretly again. She is leaving for her hometown today. This isn't a holiday or anything. Why are you going back now? Mommy is working hard to help us take care of Lily. Can you concentrate on your work without her? You are so ungrateful. Honey, I really didn't, I swore. Sophia was so angry because of Lily. For our family, I let go of my pride. On whether her mother twisted things, I rushed forward to hug her and explained. Mark, I know you won't admit it. Sophia pushed me away and walked into the living room. I quickly followed her out and began to try to comfort her, just like I always have. I brought her tea, gave her a massage, made her favorite dish. I ended up sending her $999 via Venmo. She smiled only then. After dinner, I went back to the room to get my clothes and take a shower. Honey, why did you take a shower so early today? I got home just after 6 o'clock. Sophia had finished her shower. She usually takes a bath after dinner. I saw her pause for a moment as she reached for her phone, but her expression didn't change, so I didn't think too much about it. Lily stained my clothes, so I took a shower. When I'm doing this, Sophia picked up her phone from the bedside table. She said as she walked out, I'm going to play with Lily. I'm going to sleep with her tonight. So I won't be back, dear. Come back after Lily falls asleep. This is not right. I quickly hugged her from behind, rubbing her neck, but she ducked. I think Lily is uncomfortable sleeping alone. Mark, Sophia pushed me away and left. I stood there stunned. My heart sank. Even though I know nothing, I've been noticing these little things for a while. Sophia always uses, she said she just applied skincare products. If I touch her, it will have an impact. She would say these products are expensive. I work hard to make money. She doesn't want to waste it. But it's been a few hours. Now any skincare products will be dry. Thinking of these details makes me feel uneasy again. When I finished my shower, Sophia and Lily were in the room. Lily played with building blocks alone. Sophia occasionally laughs when she calls. I put the dirty clothes in the washing machine, but I couldn't find Sophia's anywhere, even though they were already in the basket. I walked to the door. Dear, where are your dirty clothes? Oh, they have oil on them. Unable to remove, so I threw them away. Sophia didn't even look up. Random answer. I suddenly remembered another time when Sophia's clothes had a strong smell of cigarettes. I don't smoke. Sophia is a kindergarten teacher. There's no way she could smell that at work. So where does the smoke come from? Thinking of my mother-in-law's affair, my suspicions are growing. Lily, sweetie, did you dirty mom's clothes today? I walked towards my daughter. Picking her up, he asked softly. Lily looked at me. Then he said nothing to Sophia. But I noticed Sophia looked a little nervous. Mark, what are you doing? Don't you believe me? Sophia quickly turned off the phone screen. Lay it face down on the bed, stand up, and face me. I'm just asking, why are you so defensive? I didn't look back at her. My tone is colder than usual. There is a part of me that doesn't trust her. My wife is beautiful and has a great figure. There were many men pursuing her at that time. Although I am 6 feet tall and good-looking, my family situation is very bad. No parents to help pay the mortgage, no car, only house. So when her mother agreed to let Sophia marry me, I was surprised, mostly pleasantly. We have a good relationship. Just 2 weeks after we got married, Sophia found out she was pregnant. Sorry, she had a miscarriage. Because of that, I owe her for years, basically do whatever she wants. Fortunately, Sophia is usually very considerate to me. But recently, I noticed that Sophia had changed. Or maybe she changed a long time ago, and I loved it so much that I didn't notice. Seeing my silence, Sophia began to get anxious. Look at your face. I don't even need you to say it. I know what you were thinking. What I'm thinking about. Why didn't you tell me? There were a few times when your clothes smelled like cigarette smoke. What should I think? Are there any teachers in your kindergarten who smoke? This time, I don't want to just do it half-heartedly. There is a big project at work these days, and as a half-leader, I'm under a lot of pressure. When I got home, I still need to cook, wash dishes, and do laundry. Very good. Men should do their part. But then she would question me unfairly because of her mom. There is no trust. Most importantly, now she is involved in this shady business. It made me suspicious. Mark, you are so heartless. Many people with better prospects wanted to date me, but I refused. I choose to marry you. Now you doubt me like this. Yes, she began to sob. Lily got scared when she saw us arguing and started crying. Sobbing, Mom and Dad, don't argue, my heart hurts. I quickly picked her up and comforted her. Dad and Mom are talking about something. Just a little louder. We're not fighting. Maybe it's because I'm more determined today. My tone became colder. Sophia finally gave in and came over to hug me. Honey, don't be angry. The smell of smoke comes from some dads who pick up their child. I'm just worried that you might overthink it. For our family, I didn't say anything. I feel like I need to become stronger in the future. More than just giving. Honey, I know you've been under a lot of pressure lately. Your shoulder must be hurting again. Correct. I have been learning massage techniques. I'll give you a dear later. You work really hard. I will be more careful next time. I'll tell you everything. Seeing Sophia so uncharacteristically submissive and tried to comfort me, my heart softened. Watching my wife and daughter snuggle in my arms, my anger dissipated. Every family has difficulties. As long as it's not a matter of principle, not worth making a fuss about. But thinking of the lost dress, still a thorn in my side. It hurts me from time to time. That weekend, to make up for Lily, we decided to take her to the zoo. Because it was still early, there were many grandparents downstairs playing with grandchildren. We happened to meet a few older women. They are very friendly. And my mother-in-law, one of them, went out for an outing, wearing a floral dress. Yes, take the kid out for a while. I don't like talking to these women. They love to gossip and spread rumors. I just want this to be over and leave. As we approached the gate of the community, I suddenly realized I forgot Lily's water bottle. I have to go home to get it. When I walked through the small square in our community, I heard several women talking loudly. This is about me. Woman 1, have you heard? Chin's son-in-law beats his wife. Woman 2, the person who just passed by? I think his last name was Miller. He doesn't look like that kind of guy. This guy looks gentle. They seem like a nice couple. Woman 3, this is all for outsiders to see. Woman 4, yes, sometimes they look more refined, the more they beat their wives in private. Chin family. Last name Miller? That must be me. Hearing them getting more and more outrageous, I couldn't help it. I walked quickly towards them. Ladies, where did you hear this? When did I hit my wife? They didn't expect me to come back, not to mention eavesdropping on them. The women looked a little embarrassed, but nothing serious. They are used to being the masters here. Any little thing that happens in the family will be spread by them until several neighboring communities learn about it. It's easy to spread rumors. Eliminating it is tiring. Most people are too lazy to fight it. We just heard from someone else. Don't look at us. Who said that? And then take me to them so I can face them. When I said I want to confront someone, some of them were visibly panicked. This may be the first time they met someone so direct and determined. But the woman who spoke first of all didn't panic. She continued, no smoke without fire. Why do they only talk about you rather than others? Madam, you know what? It is illegal to spread false rumors. If you don't tell me clearly today, I'm calling the police now. If I call the police, that woman will. A bit nervous. Her eyes looked around. Then she suddenly covered her chest. Then fell to the ground. Oh, my chest hurts. Someone tried to kill this old woman. I was stunned. I really didn't expect someone to be so unreasonable. Seeing the situation escalate, other women nearby worried that things would get out of control. Come and mediate quickly. After all, they only heard it indirectly. If the police do intervene. Looking at the woman on the ground, I knew I had to endure this. Being slandered like this for no reason makes me feel bad. I wanted to tell Sophia so she could also pay attention to who is spreading these rumors. For some reason, when I saw Sophia, I had a strange urge. I didn't say anything, but I still found it weird. How come there are rumors about me all of a sudden? Beat my wife? After a day of playing with Lily, my anger was relieved. When we were about to go home, Lily's stomach started to hurt. Sophia took her to the bathroom. I waited at the entrance with my luggage. While looking for my phone in a bag, I saw a WhatsApp message pop up on Sophia's phone. The phone didn't ring, it must be silent. WhatsApp is locked, so I can't see the content. After a few seconds, another message came. Looking at the silent phone, I felt uneasy. Thinking about everything that has happened recently, I couldn't resist. I quickly entered her password. Sophia thought I didn't know her password, but I did. I just glanced at it and remembered it. When I opened WhatsApp, like being struck by lightning. Baby, When did you divorce your husband? I can't wait. Blow a kiss on the face. Before I could do anything, Sophia came out with Lily. I quickly quit WhatsApp, put my phone back in my bag, pretend to look at my phone. What are you doing? Sophia immediately grabbed the bag. She just replied to a message, and a nervous expression appeared on her face. Let's go. I walked forward holding Lily with a calm face, but my inner world was turned upside down. Besides anger, there is a suffocating sense of injustice. But I don't want to talk about this in front of Lily. I need to think carefully about what to do. On the way home, Sophia kept smiling at her phone. I used to think she was just watching something funny. Now I realize how stupid I was. The woman in front of me, I think she's a good wife, deceived me. All my previous doubts were not overreactions. Sophia's mom is back. The three of them went out for a walk. I said I had some work to do, so I stayed. I sat in the study for a long time, always doubting whether you were doing enough. Did I do something wrong? She cheated on me and even wanted a divorce. Since we started dating, I never missed any opportunity to give her a gift on any holiday or after marriage. Apart from mortgage and daily expenses, I gave her all my salary. I never touched a penny of her salary. As for housework, no matter how busy or tired you are at work, I rarely let her do anything. Either I did it or her mother did it. No matter why she's angry, I always give in and appease her. I paid for all her mom's clothes every season. I work to support my family. When I go home, I still have to pamper her. What else could she be dissatisfied with? To forgive or not to forgive? I thought about it for a long time. Remember, Sophia's phone is charging in the living room. I got up and locked the front door and picked it up. Without hesitation, I opened her phone and went straight to WhatsApp. The chat with that guy is at the top, easy to find. Chat history only shows the last few days, but a quick scroll suggests there are thousands of messages. Besides, I miss you and stuff. Some of the dialogue is very explicit, too vivid to watch. My heart suddenly cooled down. I scrolled straight to the divorce section. My wife's answer is, don't worry, wait till I get everything arranged. My mother is also helping me. Soon. Your mother is so nice. I asked my friend to buy her some skincare products from overseas. I'll give it to you in a few days. In the future, I'll make sure your mom has a good life. She doesn't need to work so hard at her age. Sophia, I feel like I can't live without you. I really love you. I love everything about you. Viewing their chat history, I can't forgive her at all. Sophia has decided to divorce me. I'm worthless in their eyes. What made me understand, her mother knows about this and supported Sophia's affair and divorce. Neighbors spread rumors that I beat my wife. It must have been her mother who spread it. Perhaps, preparing for property division and divorce? I can't believe it. There is a huge conspiracy waiting for me. They must have more tricks up their sleeves. Thinking of this, I immediately started collecting evidence. Then I opened Sophia's chat history and her mother's, and took a screenshot. After I finish, anger and suffocation swept over me. I have to vent before I can create. For Lily, I have to stay calm. Now all I have to do is wait. Sure enough, a few days later, the rumors about me beating my wife are getting stronger nearby. Every day when going to work or going home, people look at me strangely. They even dared to point at me and whisper in my existence. I suddenly had a bad feeling. Even if people find out Sophia cheated, this rumor of domestic violence is hard to shake. In the end, I will still be considered wrong. I paid the down payment on the house. I paid my mortgage. I bought Sophia thousands of dollars in clothes, and her parents. I barely bought myself a new shirt annually. Now I should divide my money and house. And a person who plotted to frame me like this. I really am. Remember, I'm that suggestion. Add Sophia's name to the deed. I want to slap myself. What should I do? What can I do? I act normal every day, but I am very uneasy inside. Think about how heartless Sophia and her mother were. I'm so anxious I feel like I'm going to catch fire. One day, when I arrived at the entrance of our community, an old woman stopped me. She looks familiar, but I can't know her for sure. The woman said her name was Ms. Green. After she explained it, I remembered. She is my old neighbor in my hometown. When I was a child, her son fell into the water. No adults around. I quickly grabbed a long branch and pulled him out. She helped a lot with my parents' funeral. I was so sad. Remember clearly. See me sweating. Ms. Green took me to a place a little further from the entrance. She fanned me as she talked. Looking at her concerned and sympathetic eyes, I have mixed feelings. After the death of parents, I support my small family alone. My wife and mother-in-law are plotting against me. I wiped away the tears that were about to fall. I swore to myself, I won't let them get away with it. Later, Ms. Green told me, She lives in the neighborhood next door and comes here often. She also heard the rumor that I beat my wife. When she heard the abuser's name was also Mark Miller, she started waiting here every day. I hope to see if it's my wife. Ms. Green told me more. She said, my wife often goes to crowded places with her mother. Where are the crowds? Then it will be revealed unexpectedly. Arm and leg injuries. Other women had only heard rumors before. But now they see my wife's injuries. They are more indignant. I never hit my wife. So where do these scars come from? After breaking up with my wife, Ms. Green, I didn't go home. Instead, I went out and bought several mini surveillance cameras. One day, Sophia and her mother were out. I installed a camera in the living room and our bedroom. 1 week after installing the camera, I started to feel anxious. Sure enough, Mark, let's get divorced. That day, Sophia threw divorce papers in my face. Divorce me. Why am I not good enough for you? I asked not to give up. Mark, stop asking so many questions. Just sign it. It's better for everyone. Sophia looked confident, like she'd already won. This makes me feel sick to my stomach. I opened the agreement and looked through it, returning empty-handed. I thought Sophia would request a larger share of assets, but I never thought she could be so ruthless. Family affair. This is complete nonsense. I can't believe it. Sophia also accused me of cheating. I don't even know when I should cheat. You'd better sign it. Otherwise, if this gets too ugly, this won't do you any good. Sophia pulled out some photos, injury, medical report, and a close-up photo of me and her best friend Emily. This is a setup. I won't sign anything. I crumpled the photo into a ball. They really tried their best, even using her best friend. I'll give you 2 days to think about it. Otherwise, see you in court. Sophia tried to leave with her bag, but I quickly stopped her. Where is Lily? My mother is. Lily. After signing, you can see her. You have no right to stop me and my daughter. Before I could say more, Sophia walked into the elevator and left. Watching the elevator door close, the anger on my face finally disappeared. Instead, there is a steely determination. My fist is clenched now. I have to stay calm. Right to obey. Sophia still didn't know I had discovered her affair. 2 days passed in a flash. During this period, I contacted Sophia several times. I hope she changes her mind and doesn't leave me. Honey, please don't divorce me. Okay. Honey, do you like that Louis Vuitton bag? We're going to buy it now. Sophia didn't answer a word. Look how ruthless she is. I won't give them another chance. I won't soften. Lily doesn't need a mother like this. I will make up for it with double the love for my daughter. Day 3. Sophia's public social media accounts, she often uses, published a long article with pictures. They all showed the bruises on her arms, legs, and face. Is this serious domestic violence? Abusive men are the worst. She didn't even complain about him. I don't have much money to buy wedding gifts, or no parental help. Such a nice girl. She is still being abused. Her mother even helped take care of their children. He is so ungrateful. Divorce him. This guy should leave with nothing. This location is very close to my home. This woman looks familiar. Let me ask around. Less than half a day, this post became a trending topic. Everyone in the neighborhood knows. Afternoon rush hour, Sophia posted some intimate photos of me with her best friend Emily. My face is not blurred. Instantly angered countless netizens, saying all kinds of vicious insults. Less than an hour, my work and home addresses are withheld. People found out that I was a junior manager in the company and flooded the company's social media, asking to fire me. 2 days later, as one of the main parties, I didn't respond or deny. This incident attracted more attention. I noticed my colleagues looked at me differently, evaluate me. That afternoon, even someone came to make trouble in my company building. My boss asked me to stay home for a while and take care of my personal affairs. Go home. Saw rotten eggs splashed on my door. I felt a strong sense of frustration. Is my life really a failure? I suddenly thought of Lily. I ignored the egg on the door. Force yourself to calm down. As I sat down, Sophia called. Mark just needs to sign the document. For the old times, I don't want things to get too bad. Things are already so bad. She doesn't think it's extreme. Sophia, don't you have a conscience? Mark, you made me do this. If you sign it obediently, none of this will happen. In your dreams. That night, Sophia posted another long article. This time it's a video of her in a shabby room, claiming I kicked them out of the house, make them homeless. That's it. I wonder why they moved away instead of kicking me out. So, they set a trap for me here. Her performance won. It also attracted the sympathy of countless netizens. Some even asked her to start live streaming so they can give her a gift. Who will God destroy? They first let. I watched everything happen silently. Gradually, influential people began to emerge. Go downstairs live. To them, the neighborhood is like a tourist attraction. I took a picture and sent it to Sophia. Sophia, enough is enough. She didn't reply. Watch Sophia tell people on the live broadcast, no gifts. Gifting has not been disabled. I finally understood her intention. Except for wanting me to return empty-handed, she also wanted to take advantage of this incident, becoming famous and making money. Considering her family's educational level, I laughed at these people who don't know the law. The next day, I dressed fashionably, under the gaze of colleagues, walking into the boss's office. 20 minutes later, the company issued a special statement. If the fault lies with our employees, we will ensure that this woman receives justice, and will certainly open fire such employees. But if not, we will also protect every employee of the company. The internet exploded instantly. Half of the people think our company is ruthless, publicly supporting domestic violence and infidelity. The other half think that companies should take responsibility, don't avoid problems, and will support the company's statement. The event intensity reached its peak. Then I sued Sophia for rape and defamation. Sophia panicked. She knew her evidence was weak. She tried to threaten me with Lily. Fortunately, a few days ago, trying to make them let down their guard, I didn't go see Lily. But today, I went to the kindergarten early and picked up Lily. Asked Ms. Green to help me take care of her. On the day of the hearing, all the evidence has been presented. Sophia's injuries were faked with makeup. The medical report was forged. As for my private photos of cheating, this is easier to solve. Today, Sophia's friend Emily is having a birthday party. She invited our family. Very unusual. They kept giving me drinks. When I excused myself to go to the bathroom, I called a classmate who is a police officer. After explaining the situation, I put the call on hold and turned on the recorder. Then I got drunk. I pretend. Worried I'm not drinking enough, my mother-in-law even fell. A few glasses of whiskey poured down my throat. So ruthless. Then Emily approached me, and Sophia took a photo. Unfortunately, my classmate and his colleagues heard their whole plan clearly. Initially, I also contacted Emily. I hope she can testify. But she refused because of money. Although Sophia didn't go to jail, she was sentenced to detention. She won't get a penny from me. She returned empty-handed. And the money she had previously tried to transfer, I was ordered to return it to me on the spot. After the situation reversed, the netizens who scolded me before are here. Apologies. I don't care. Such people are always the same. They all think they are on the side of justice, judging others from a moral high ground. They feel that what they do is, others are doing. Trust that their actions will not cause harm, just to let everyone know the truth. They believe that the opinions spread online no actual impact on the parties. Or maybe, they don't care about the consequences. Honey, I was wrong. I've been cheated by others. Sophia cried and tried to hold my hand. I felt disgusted. It was too dirty, so I left. My father-in-law is back too. He supports Sophia. He looked like he was about to break down, his eyes full of guilt. He looks much older, and his hair is much grayer. His hands are as rough as the bark of an old pine tree. His thin back was hunched. Seeing her mother-in-law glowing beside him, I decided to send him the video. I later documented her affair. My father-in-law was very angry that night and beat her. She ended up with a limp. The next day, he filed for divorce. Then he left without giving her a penny. Sophia tries to bring her mother to her lover, but that person is gone. The apartment is empty. Instead, they encountered debt collectors. She then realized that she had been deceived. The lover is a gambler. He divorced his ex-wife. Therefore, he instigated Sophia. Let me go back empty-handed. Sophia came back to ask for my forgiveness. I didn't open the door. She was yelling outside. Why not open up? She's totally lost her mind. Mark Miller, do you think you won? Haha, you're just the one who takes on my problems. If I hadn't been pregnant, I will never marry you. That baby I aborted wasn't even yours. Lily is not your daughter either. Haha. I never felt like I had won. I'm totally lost. Finally, Sophia was driven out of the community by residents. Because the scandal was so well known, no one dares to hire them. No one dares to rent a house to them. They pushed each other. Sophia's leg is also lame. 1 week later, the explosive growth of hot topics on the internet. Indecent video of kindergarten teachers and parents sent to neighborhood group chat by mistake. What goes around comes around. Sophia's best friend, Emily. She got what she deserved. 1 month later, I left the city with my daughter. Thank you for your excellent performance over the years. The company offered me a position at the headquarters.